This episode is sponsored by ZocDoc. ZocDoc is, my favorite thing ever. It is so easy to find a doctor, a dermatologist, an orthodontist, a therapist on ZocDoc. It is patient reviewed. So anyone you click on, you can read reviews from real people, which I think is really, 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 really important when you're finding a doctor or somebody in the medical field, whether it be a psychiatrist or a dermatologist or whatever it may be. ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. Go to ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends, ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends.
Do you bite at your edges? Welcome back.
What was that?
Nothing.
Is it Noah Khan?
Yeah.
Noah Khan.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I don't know. I just assumed.
Probably because the way I was singing it when you
maybe
were sitting here. You know, I had that deep guttural and I'm wearing a flannel.
That's why I thought that.
I'm giving Vermont.
I also know you love him, so it kind of helped. But welcome back to Good Only Friends. Hello.
We're not recording Good Influences this week.
No, we aren't. So I just
stored that away in my Rolodex.
I guess Matt. Well,
my trainer this morning was like, "You'll have like a normal week this week." I was like, "Actually, I won't."
We can record our bonus episode instead.
Yeah, well, we'll do that. Well, we still have to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like to say I started off the day pretty terribly, and I'd like to tell you why.
Oh,
it's not as terrible as I'm making it seem, but
did you have to get up early?
No, but that would have sucked.
Yeah,
so bad.
Okay,
I didn't have to get up early. You'll never guess, but give me a couple guesses. So annoyed.
We've
been 1 minute in and Aaron's annoyed at me already. You're so mean.
Well, you said I'll never guess. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, what could it be?
It has to do with like an annoying inconvenience that like can never be.
You ran out of coffee.
No, but almost.
Your ice machine broke.
No. Think getting ready for the day.
Your moisturizer was gone.
Nothing.
Toothpaste
something
gone.
Was gone, but did not run out. This is like a whole
something was
riddle.
gone, but did not run out. Was it like left outside?
No. Okay, I'll just tell you.
Okay.
I was putting in my earrings, and one of them in my bathroom, and one of them just plop, fell down, went down the drain in my sink.
How?
It just scoop went down. It was this little hoop that I usually wear on the other side.
How did it go down there? Is there not like a little thing?
There is, and it still went down. And I spent like probably 20 minutes with the brightest flashlight on my phone. I was like, where the fuck is it?
You gotta go underneath and unhook it.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah, but I'm sure Nolan's like used the thing by now.
Well, say don't do that.
I think I did actually. Because I was like, it's gone. Like I can never get it again.
Oh. Well, you could still open it. Maybe there's like a ton of hair that stopped it.
Maybe. And oh my God, I love pulling hair out of sinks. I have those little like snake thingies.
Ew,
I just love a clean out like that.
That's ew.
Yeah, it's gross, but I fully enjoy it.
Do you get like TikToks on your feed that are like that? Like cleaning?
No.
Oh.
No,
now maybe you will.
Yeah, maybe.
Hair drain.
Yeah, now that we're saying that
drain.
loud. No, I'll just look it up once and it'll be my entire For You page. Mm-hmm. So that sucks. I was like, okay, I guess I'm never seeing that again.
That is devastating.
Yeah. But it's okay. I'll survive.
You will.
But
you're a survivor.
It was a good, riddle. What did I say? It was like something.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't necessarily, like when you said getting ready for the day.
It's more, you're thinking like makeup or skincare or something.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Not even clothes, really. Yeah. So I didn't even go to earring.
Yeah, so bye.
But you were right. I would have never guessed.
I know. But anyways, off to a better day.
I'm so sorry for that treacherous time.
Oh my God, it's okay. I was like, are you kidding me? Because this happened to me like a couple weeks ago too.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's on you.
But here's the
point.
thing. Okay.
First time, shame on you.
Do you know my downstairs sink? Like, do you remember what it looks like?
Oh, that's where you put your earrings in?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so
yeah, it's like a weird like.
Oh, it's weird.
No, it's like a. It looks like it would be at like a resort.
Right. So it's like a slanted sink, and there's just like a slit where the water goes down, basically. Yeah. And I ordered these like earring cuffs from Etsy. I thought they were. I didn't really like them. I thought they were gonna be way smaller, but they were really big. And so they're these big silver like cuff thingies, and I was like, wait, cute. And so I was like putting them on in the mirror in the bathroom, and both of them fell, shook, went down that. I was
What
like,
the hell?
the fuck?
You
And I was
gotta
like,
start putting them on like on the couch.
I know.
Get a little mirror for your bed or something. You can't be near sinks.
I know. This is like a reoccurring thing in my life. I remember I was wearing this ring for like years.
A cuff?
Yeah,
Like,
and
it's
it was
crazy because it's not even like a little stud.
no,
like,
it was thick.
hoops
too.
and cuffs.
Thick, and it went shoop right down the thing.
Well-
I stood there for 5 minutes with my mouth open. I was like,
If
what?
you ever have like, problems with your system, you know what it is.
No, literally, I know.
It's gonna be an
God
earring.
forbid the only like nice ring I have is this Cartier ring. Like, God forbid, I will never put that on over a sink. I already have that like
No.
locked and loaded in my brain.
Oh, that's where I lost mine.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah.
Wait, you still haven't found it?
No, it's in Mexico in the sink.
Wait, did I know about this?
Yeah.
You dropped it on the sink.
No, it was, I was getting ready on the sink and then it fell behind and then I was just like, oh, I'll get it later. And then I just forgot.
Oh my God, someone had a lucky ass
I
day
know.
finding
Yeah, a
it.
vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, but they're like, what the hell was that? And they like
I
take
doubt-
it out like, oh my God, is this real?
I feel like it probably just got sucked up into a vacuum
Oh,
cleaner.
sad.
I know.
Well,
I think about it.
Do I throw mine away now?
I think about it just as often as men think about the Roman Empire.
Oh my God, so every day. Did you ask
actually
TJ?
do. No, because obviously he does not think about the Roman Empire.
And obviously he's seen the trend. So like,
Yes.
yeah.
There's no way.
But I feel like that's what everyone thinks, and that's why they're asking, and then their boyfriends are like a couple times a day.
TJ watches Real Housewives. Like
I know, but you never know. Also, what's the Roman Empire?
he's not thinking about it.
Okay. I want to ask Nolan, but I feel like he would be scary and be like a couple times a day. Because I feel like he's like very history buff.
Yeah, I feel like his wouldn't be like a bad one though. You know what I mean?
Wait, what's bad?
Like I feel like a lot of guys who are thinking about the Roman Empire are like masculinity, like gladiator,
Oh, yeah,
like all of
that's
like
not
that
Nolan.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's probably like, wow, it's like pretty crazy. Like Rome was built in a day, like stuff like that.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
know.
probably true. He'd be like, oh yeah, I know, like the Colosseum was built in blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. His will be like that and not like man.
Maybe I should ask him then and see what he says, because that could be funny.
Yeah.
If it's like not like that at all.
Is he not on TikTok?
I just like doubt he's getting these ones.
Oh my God, I don't know why I'm getting that.
I don't know either.
I'm like, I don't care.
His TikTok is full of cooking and plants and like old people dancing really funny. Like that's it. I'm like, what?
Does he send you them?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll send him if I see something that I know he'll think is funny. I'll send
Sure.
it if it's like someone like I don't think it's funny, but I'm like, he'll get a kick out of this.
He likes the dancing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. Should we talk about our book?
Sure.
Okay, so we had our book club yesterday.
For the love hypothesis.
I always get love theoretically and love hypothesis confused.
Me too, because I've read both of them.
Yeah, and they just sound the same pretty much.
I know.
They're both science, whatever. So
Yeah.
what did we read? The love hypothesis.
Yes.
How I've been describing it to people is like I enjoyed reading it, but I would never be like, you have to read this.
Oh yeah, I feel like I don't feel like that with any of these books.
With any?
No, they're all just like.
Oh my God, I feel like
I would be like,
Housemaid.
well, that's different. Like that's the totally different genre.
Okay, so you're not talking about all book club. You're talking about like romance.
all of these like cringe books.
100%. Yes. And
Like,
that's how I feel
would
about
be like
it.
read it if like you want to. If someone was like, I want to read a book that's like romantic and a little cheesy and blah blah blah. Like, girl, I got the book for you.
You know what these should be called? Airplane books. Because we got the category of airplane movies.
No, but I like
these are
them.
airplane books.
But I like reading them.
But
at
you
my
also like
house.
airplane movies.
Yeah.
So it kind of works.
But I like watching airplane movies not on an airplane.
No, I know, but it's still fair.
Yeah, but I feel like for you, you categorize things differently than I do.
Yeah.
Like for me, a good movie, like that, like this kind of genre, I like watching at my house. But for you, you would never do that. You would only watch it on an airplane.
Yes.
Like my category of airplane movies is different than your category of airplane movies.
Oh, what's your category?
I'd have to like get on an airplane.
Like scroll through.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the times now it's just like, oh, I've been wanting to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I get your genre of an airplane movie.
But
That's just my genre of an everyday, I like this
I know.
in real life.
I know. And you know what? That's okay. Airplane movies though, I don't really like rom-coms on airplanes either. I like watching really devastating movies. It's really weird.
Okay.
Like if I read a description, it's like mom dies and they have to figure out what to do with the house. I'm like, I'm watching it. Or like dying from cancer. Like, I'm watching it. I don't know what it is. Something about being in a plane. I'm drawn to these movies. I think it's because it's so intensely emotional that it like makes the time go by so fast.
I could not be more opposite.
I know.
I have airplane anxiety.
Yeah.
And so then watching something that also will like make me feel pain,
emotions
so deeply is like I need something that's like comedic, romantic, something that's going to take me out of already being anxious, not heightening that.
Oh my God.
I would like, especially because I'm the kind of person that like with a movie that I would watch on an airplane, I exit out a lot so I can like look where we are.
Oh yeah.
And with stuff like that, I feel like I can't really be interrupted.
Yeah. Man, there are some good ones on there that are just devastating. It was like Sadie yesterday. Sadie was like, I want to read a devastating book.
Yeah.
And I have the book for you. If you want to read a devastating book, If You Tell, it is nonfiction, but it reads like a thriller. Like it reads like a fiction. And it's so interesting. It's about a mom who's like murdery and it's real. And I can't believe it happened.
I feel like your genre of airplane movies is just movies.
What do you mean just movies?
Because you don't watch them.
Yeah. Well, now I'm just reading on airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean in real life.
Oh, yes.
Like you're not watching movies in real life. Yeah. So airplane movies are just regular movies.
Well, except The Dark Knight and Mulan.
Yeah. They should put that. The Dark Knight would be a good airplane movie because it's so long.
I know. Would that freak you out to watch that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like I'll watch, on the way home from London, I watched the new Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I can watch like stuff like that.
I don't even know. Is that like spooky or...
No.
Oh.
It's like the same as The Dark Knight.
Oh, okay.
Just like...
Well, I feel like The Dark Knight's a little spooky. It's not horror, yeah, but it's like not dark.
It's not like sadder. It's like a fictional comic.
Yeah, a comic.
So...
Yeah, I guess. He's a clown.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I need to open my water.
But yeah, I just love a devastating movie.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the book though.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the book at all. Okay. If you'd like to start, you can.
I mean, I really liked it, obviously.
Aaron read it really fast.
I'm just a quick reader. I'm almost done with this book.
Oh my God.
Probably have like 100 pages left.
That's how I'm with thrillers. Like,
yeah,
we're
but I'm
opposite
like that
in that way.
No,
oh, okay.
Because I read those quick.
Yeah,
I'm just a fast reader. It's because for me, when I read, I feel like I'm watching a show. So like, it's like when you're watching Netflix and it's like, you end on a cliffhanger, but you're like, I really got to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Like that is how I feel reading a good book.
Me too.
And so that's how I base my like ratings. I'm like, did I keep wanting to read?
Okay.
And did I enjoy it? Did it hit all of my marks?
Okay.
Like to me, The Love Hypothesis did. It was cheesy. Love that for the genre.
Yeah.
Like if I'm reading a cheesy thriller, I'm like,
oh, terrible.
Come on.
You can't have both.
But like with books like this, I go in expecting them to be a little cringe.
Yeah. That's why it's hard for me to like start them.
Yeah. Well, you made me so nervous because you were like, oh, I'm 10 pages in and like, I don't know. But then I was like, zip, zip, zip.
Yeah, Erin loved it. I'm also we've done so many thrillers that I'm so used to starting them being like, oh my God, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
And with these books, that's not how it is. And it's like, I need that. But I did enjoy it. Like I enjoyed the book. I thought it was really cute. Again, yeah, it's like if you want to read a cheesy little rom-com.
It was, I thought, very predictable. Like I knew everything that was going to happen.
It also, I didn't feel bored at all during it. Did you?
No.
Okay. I did think it was like too long, but not in the sense.
I didn't think that.
Not in the sense that I was like, oh, this is boring. Like, can we skip to like a good part? It was
really funny. Like in the book, they go to like a conference and I was like, oh, we're getting like a new location.
yeah. New set.
Yeah. Which I really liked. But I posted it on my story and then so many people were DMing on Instagram and so many people were DMing me being like, you have to read like blah, 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 blah. And so I got this new book called Icebreaker.
Oh, yeah.
For a person, me, who likes cringe stuff, this is like a bit too much.
Should I read it?
I don't even think you could get past, for me, like the first 20 pages, like I don't think my eyes have ever rolled harder.
Oh no.
But I will say a lot of people were like, The Love Hypothesis, oh, it's like sexy, it's smutty, it's blah, blah, blah. It is not. There was one sex scene.
Yeah, we picked it because it was smutty.
To be fair, the sex scene was awkward. It was uncomfortable. It was not hot.
It was awkward, but I felt like it was kind of cute at the same time.
Yeah, but then give us more after that. Like, I don't want to read like
they did.
Not really.
No, not really. But it's so funny. So there's the book we got, there's like a bonus chapter.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, oh, like, is this like an update on their life? And it's literally just the same sex scene from his perspective.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did she go back to do this?
Just put more sex in it.
Yeah, just like.
There's love in the title of the book.
Yeah.
I don't know. The sex scene made me uncomfortable and
interesting. I thought it was like cute.
I think it was because she really annoyed me the whole book.
Okay.
Because I was just like, get over it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, she was so annoying.
I agree a little bit.
Yeah.
I think she was annoying in the sense of like, this doesn't have to go on like this. Like, you can.
Yeah.
Like the second
he's literally eating you out and you're like, does he like me?
I know,
Like,
I know.
Okay, give me a fucking break.
Okay, but me. Oh, he hates me, I can tell.
Yeah.
He's changing energy, I can tell he hates me.
So like that to me felt super fucking repetitive. Because
Okay.
I'm like, we are 300 pages in now, girl. Like, this man's going to the ends of the earth for you. Like, he obviously cares about you.
It's
for
funny,
real.
I mean, this isn't like a spoiler, but when he texted her when he was out of town about the pumpkin smoothie or pumpkin drink
God.
or whatever, I was like, at that point, I'd be like, this guy likes me.
Yeah, he's obsessed with me.
Yeah, so it's just like funny that, I don't know. If you've read the book, I'll obviously timestamp this for the video, so like
Yeah.
you guys can skip this if you haven't read the book. But if you have,
Like,
tell us what you
I think
thought.
it was like the last like 20 pages where she was like, you like me?
I know. I'm
And I
like,
was
are you kidding?
Come on.
I know. I'm like,
So that like plot point really drove me nuts. So I was like, okay, at some point, like, you just gotta, like, this is too
Yeah.
much. But the one I'm reading now, that is smut. Like, y'all are
Full-blown.
freaks. Y'all are freaks.
Is it as like creepily detailed as Things We Never Got Over? Or
more
is
so.
it like, more so?
I'm reading it getting horny. Like, it's
Oh my God.
it is so crazy. Like, at one point this girl starts fingering herself like in front of her love interest, and it's like a whole scene, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, because I thought that's what that was going to be like, but
Yeah.
that book, the sex scene was like, oh, I don't know if he likes me, I don't know if I like sex. But this one's like insane, and it happens so often.
Oh my God.
Like, I swear, it's like every chapter.
Is it like the same people having sex?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, oh my God, the
Damn.
plot of this book is so
What's the plot?
it's this. Okay, so this. Oh my God, it's so annoying. This girl and guy, one of them is a figure skater, the other one is a hockey player, and
match made in heaven.
Meet
Match. Sorry.
match made in heaven. The hockey team, I guess, is like notorious for being in beef with other hockey teams.
Okay.
And at the very beginning of the book, one of the ice rinks at this college gets vandalized. And so they like put the blame on the hockey team. And then this girl who's like the figure skater, she gets pissed at the captain of the hockey team being like, you did this. And so then obviously they're
I'm
going to
gonna
fall
finger
in
myself in
love,
front of you.
and- yeah. So it's basically like about
I see.
that.
So it's like enemies to lovers. But
Yeah.
probably pretty quickly.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
assuming.
also very annoying too, because she's like, it's just so cringe.
old are
Because I'm like,
they?
this wouldn't happen.
How old
They're
are
in
they?
college.
Okay.
But it's like she hates his guts. And so like the whole book, it's like her being like, you have to,
Yeah, I'm not reading that.
but so many people are like, it's so good, it's so good. And I was like, I am not getting that from
That's
this.
are they 14?
Well, the thing is, so many people loved the Things We Never Got Over.
That's true.
And when I posted
book talk is
that,
tricky.
Yes, because like I liked the Love Hypothesis, but like Icebreaker, I'm like, okay, this is like,
Yeah.
And like the language is very similar to Things We Never Got
Oh,
Over.
God.
Like calling her like baby, like the day, like after their first makeout, like
This coffee's gonna just save my life today.
yeah,
Like, shut
but
up.
like way more sex, so much sex. So
Oh,
if
boy.
like you're looking to get horned up, read Icebreaker.
Yeah.
But it's very funny because Lore DIY,
Yeah.
she responded to my story when I posted it, and she was like, I'm reading this right now, but I read another hockey smut book. I forget what it was called, but then someone else DM'd me a different hockey smut book. And I'm like, is there just a genre of
There has
hockey
to be.
smut?
Well, I feel like there are so many people that are obsessed with hockey players. Like our old roommate, she was like obsessed with hockey players, remember?
yeah.
Maybe that's just like a genre of people that we're just not associated with. I don't know.
Very funny.
Very funny.
I forget the names of them. Let me look at our DMs. But one of them was called like Puck something, which I was like, of course it
Puck
is.
me.
Yeah.
Puck me, daddy.
Puck me in the ass.
Puck me sideways.
Oh, let me look.
While she looks, our next book is The Only One Left by Riley Sager, I believe is how you say his last name. It's like a horror. So we'll see how it goes.
For October.
Yeah, I will say the only other horror book I've ever read I hated, so I'm hoping this redeems it. I kind of like sworn off horror books after that because I was like, this was terrible.
Okay, Lauren said behind the net, and then someone recommended to me pucking around.
Oh, pucking around. Puck me in the ass.
So if you are a hockey biddy,
For you.
there you
Get
go.
send them all to Ariel.
I'll probably finish this icebreaker today and can give some better thoughts.
Okay.
I'll do it on the Patreon episode this
Erin
week.
will read it and masturbate on her OnlyFans.
It is hot and heavy.
You should just read it on your OnlyFans.
Oh, I've read erotica.
Oh, that's you literally should read
Just
that.
read the book.
Yeah.
The thing with this one is that I feel like there's like backstory.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you got, not that the people on OnlyFans give a shit. They just want to hear me say cock.
Yeah. Just read only the sex scenes. They're not really not
Stroking
going to
his
care.
cock.
You should just buy like a full-blown
Erotica book.
erotica book and just like read it. Do like a
Paris.
3-part series or something.
Yeah. I think people liked it when I did that.
What was I? Emma and I were talking about something yesterday. Oh, we were doing
Keep talking, and I'll let her out.
Oh, okay. So my friend Emma, who the yoga instructor, she's now training to be a Pilates instructor, which is like perfect for me. And she's training at the studio that we go to, and she was like showing
To be
me
a teacher at that studio?
Yeah.
Oh.
I believe so. I mean, not technically, but all the teachers are like, you're going to be great here. Like she's already taught for like 10 years. So like she knows what she's doing with
Do you have to like pay them to use the space?
to practice.
Yeah.
You have to pay to like go into the training program. I don't think you have to pay extra to use a space.
Through the studio.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were just joking because we were doing all these like springboard things, which is like, if you don't, I'm so hard to explain things, but it's basically like a board attached to a wall with all these springs and bars and like handles, and you can do a lot of stuff you can do on the reformer, but just like on like a mat with springboard. And I forgot what we were talking about, but I was like, oh, maybe like me and Erin could come or something. You could like teach us something. And I was like, LOL, Erin just naked and filmed it for OnlyFans.
I mean,
Just like squatting, just your butthole.
all the content I can get.
Yeah, hello.
If they put a
People,
little,
it's just on Ventura, so like people would walk by.
oh, they can see inside. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh yeah,
They don't have like blinds.
no, but they always lock the door because it is kind of sketchy sometimes.
Yeah.
But I have this like irrational fear. It's so stupid that if I'm on a reformer that's like in front of the window, a car is going to come through.
I don't think that's irrational. On Ventura, anything can happen.
It has happened. Like,
Yeah.
it did literally happen like a year ago.
Yeah.
So I'm always a little petrified of that.
Yeah.
But that's,
Just gotta
anxiety.
get there early and
Yeah, I never am really by the window.
wow. My bookshelf is really coming together.
It really is. Mine is too. I'm like so proud of it.
I saw you donated one of my books.
I did?
Yeah, but it's fine.
Which book?
Just it was one of the ones that I had given to you, not like one that I would ever read again. But I was like cracking up. She was like, "Here I am gonna go donate these books
on TikTok."
Yeah, and then she like was showing them. I was like, "That one's mine."
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
No, it's fine.
Wait, I
would
wonder
never-
which one it was.
If I watched the TikTok, I could tell you.
Oopsie.
No, it was.
I'll
I
go
was
get
like,
it.
I was like cracking up.
Yeah.
If it was like, if you had donated like On a Quiet Street, I'd be like, that's sad. Or like one of the ones
Like
that
if I borrowed
let you
it?
borrowed, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like one of the good ones.
I feel like you gave it to me like a long time ago. Was it? I feel like it doesn't matter. Whatever. No one cares.
You still do have my On a Quiet Street.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll bring it back. I didn't even realize. I thought that was mine. Good thing I didn't donate it.
I thought that was mine.
I literally swiped from my memory. That is my book. It's my book now, bitch, and it is on my shelf.
No, I love that book. I feel like
so
that's one I would
good.
like read again.
So we didn't do that for book club?
No.
Okay. I can't remember anything. I'll bring it back. I won't donate it.
Oh, I did. I just opened this to look at something, but Lauren Giraldo had her baby over the weekend.
Do we have a name?
Well, she just posted something and I saw the baby and then I was like, oh, I got to go back and look to see if she said his name. No. I want to know its name.
I also saw, I'm sure you know by now, I feel like when I tell you things, you're like, I know. But Storm Funk, I guess one of the grandparents' name is Stormy or something like that. So they took that name and named him Storm.
Doesn't make it any better.
Right. But just for context purposes. Sure. Yeah. That's all I know. I think someone commented that on our podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting that people who listen to our podcast like keep up with them.
Right? Well, I don't know.
I guess I don't really know like much about them, but when I
don't know anything.
Look at her
Are they YouTubers?
content, I'm like, we are not the same.
Oh, okay. Like what content is it?
Like cringe family content.
Oh, I don't like family channels anymore. They like really creep me out.
Me too.
Like if you're gonna have one, don't show your kid. And I feel like it's sad because a lot of YouTubers are like, woohoo, now I'm pregnant. Now we can do a family channel. Like I feel like it's gonna bite you in the ass. This episode is sponsored by ZocDoc. I think we've all been there. We've been looking for a doctor. We find the perfect one. And then, they don't take my health insurance. Well, sweat no more because this is what ZocDoc is for. I've actually used ZocDoc myself. ZocDoc has thousands of top-rated doctors on ZocDoc. They're all listed with verified patient reviews, which is amazing because I'm a review girly. If I buy anything online, I'm reading all of the reviews. You can find and book a doctor who not only has years of experience and an actual medical degree, but also gets you. ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. We're talking about booking appointments with thousands of top-rated patient review doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat almost any condition you are searching for. The average time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is just between 24 and 48 hours. That's it. You can even score some same-day appointments, which happened to me. I found my psychiatrist on ZocDoc. It was literally the easiest thing. I probably spent 5 to 7 minutes doing it. I put in my insurance, my location, if I wanted it remote, in person, read some reviews, and bam, I found somebody. He was great, and now he's my psychiatrist. Go to ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends, ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends. In many ways.
What's her name? Rydell?
Funk.
I wonder how... I gotta really research. I don't know what the YouTube content is.
Same with like the 8 passengers. Remember how that lady is going to jail or whatever?
That's like fucking crazy.
It's just crazy the things that resurface.
Well, it's like that. Remember that it was a TikTok that went viral of some YouTuber who was like a family channel and she like accidentally left a video unedited.
Oh yeah.
And she was like telling her kid to like pose for the thumbnail.
And the kid was sobbing.
Yeah.
Like, it's gone too far.
That's just how I picture every family channel being, and then they just edit it out.
I know. And I also just can't imagine, like, the Ace fam. I feel like, to me, they're like the first big family channel. They probably aren't, but like, toxic. I just can't imagine.
Yeah, that gives me the ick.
Like, if you had to vlog with your husband and children every single day, there's no way that that's healthy. Like, no way.
Although I do have to say, like, I like watching KK and Baby J. I'll put it on every once in a while. I feel like they're very like normal. Like I feel like they're very much like this is our life, and then like if the kids happen to be around, like they're in it.
That's what I don't mind that.
Yeah, but they're not really like
first day of preschool. Here's the outfit.
I guess I don't really watch it that often.
Okay, so maybe it is
but like I follow them, and then sometimes we'll just be like, oh, what are they up to?
Yeah,
but it doesn't seem as forced. Like it's very much just like chill.
I think that Lauren Geraldo said that too. She was like, I don't know what my plan is for like vlogging. I think it'll be like a family channel, but not focused on the baby.
Yeah, like she'll be like, I want it to still be like my thing, and then like if the kid's in the background, but it's not going to be like,
which I think is totally fair.
I want to see that baby though.
I know. I wonder if like Kian and Ayla's baby will be like that, or if it'll be
they
like
started a family channel. So
I know, but I'm like, are you gonna show this baby like growing? I don't know.
I'm sure.
I think that it's gonna in the next couple of years, family channels are gonna be very like, don't do that. The revolution is already starting.
Yeah. Like I think it's weird to like do like challenges with your kid, like stuff like that. Unless it's like educational.
What do you think of the TikToks have you seen them where it's like a kid and the mom or dad or whatever, and they're making something and they break the egg on the kid's head?
No.
Like, to me, it's so funny, but people are
haven't
saying
seen.
it's so fucked up. And I'm like, well, I'm not a mom, so maybe it is fucked up. But
I gotta watch.
It's really funny. It's like the kids' reactions are always really funny. It'd be like if I was a kid and you were my mom and it set up the camera like, okay, so here, you crack this egg, I'll crack this one. And then you are about to crack it, but then you do it on my head really fast. And the reaction's always like, oh. But it's really funny. I think it's funny. Some people say it's like abuse or whatever.
Oh, God.
I think it's funny.
I feel like I need to watch one.
I'll show you.
Because I feel like for some people it could be like pretty innocent, but then other people, they're only doing it for like...
Yeah, it's like malicious intent.
Yeah. Like the videos of people like putting the food in front of their kids and being like, okay, don't eat this. Like that's really sweet.
I don't know.
And then they like leave the room.
Oh. I did that with my cat once.
Like those are really funny and cute and like harmless.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people would do that like without even filming.
Right.
So I like stuff like that.
It's also funny because it's not always just kids. It's like somebody will do it to their husband or boyfriend or something. And it's like hilarious because they're like, what the hell? It's really out of nowhere.
I've never seen that.
Okay, I'll send that to you.
A husband. Well, I hope we get that baby name soon.
I know. I'm very curious. I will say I feel like Lauren seems one of the most like normal people.
I think it'll be really cute.
I know. To have a baby that's like named
a cute little name.
Cute, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Don't speak too soon.
It's like flagpole.
It was so crazy. She was doing a Q&A on her story the other day and someone was like, was childbirth painful? And she was like, no, it was really easy.
What?
She was like, once I got the
epidural.
The contractions like hurt, and then once I got the epidural, it was fine. And then like in 30 minutes, the baby was born.
Wow.
She's also so young.
Yeah.
But I feel like your body can just like handle it better.
Yeah. And she was doing 12 through 30 every day still.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I can barely do it normal.
She was saying like all this stuff she did. She's like, I did 12 through 30 every day. I think she really stuck to like stuff that would help with childbirth.
Seemed to work.
She's got those young bearing hips.
Yeah. She's a
childbearing hips.
Just like me.
Okay. Oh my God, my stomach just growled. Oh, I posted my first TikTok.
Well, not your first, but like I get what you mean.
That's like my first.
It is your, okay, sure.
It's my first TikTok.
First talking TikTok. I'm so proud of
I wonder
Erin.
how it's doing.
It's doing pretty well. I see a lot of our friends have commented on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it has 44,000 plays. Okay.
Erin's still like, what's the number on the front?
Wow.
She's doing good.
Look at O'Malley.
I would like to challenge you to like edit the next one a little bit, just so it's more like boop, boop, boop. You don't have to.
I don't need to boop, boop, boop.
All right. It's your TikTok.
Yeah.
Editing is very easy on TikTok though now, I will say.
Good to know.
It's kind of like iMovie on TikTok.
Oh.
Now you don't have to go to like CapCut or whatever, which I always accidentally say Captain Cut because it's so close.
Captain Cuts.
Captain Cuts.
Okay.
My hand is getting sore from holding this mic.
Listen to your wrist.
Oh, that'll do it all day.
That's crazy. Ew, I don't want to hear that. Okay, this day in history, I truly was going through with my jaw dropped because I was like,
Good or bad?
I don't know any of these. Literally not
God.
a single one. Here, I'll send you the thing.
Maybe I'll know that.
I did know a few
Okay.
whom I have on here.
Okay.
One I almost went right by because I haven't thought about him in forever. Here, I'll send it to you so you can give it a gander.
Oh.
But I have Philip Phillips.
That sounds very familiar.
Hold on. He's like the American Idol guy. He's on American Idol.
Hold on. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then George R.R. Martin.
Who,
and that's it.
Wait, he wrote
Game of
Thrones. Okay.
Those are the only two people that I really knew.
Oh, you don't know Khabib Nurmagomedov? The MMA fighter?
No.
Erin, get with
They're all
culture.
like, literally half of them are YouTube stars. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I've never heard of this person in my
TikTok
life.
star, I don't know. Sexy. This girl's name is Sexy Star, but
Yes.
she is a wrestler and she's 40. I love that. Let's see if I know anybody. Probably not. Yo Soy Plex, YouTube star. That's so crazy how many like big influencers are that like you've never heard of because there's so many of them.
Like, who are all these randos on famous birthdays? They don't exist in my world.
Oh, you
so
don't know
they
Tay
don't
Keith,
exist.
music producer? He's 26.
No, I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm trying to see if there's any like TikTok people I might know.
Yeah.
But I don't. Jack Hemmings sounds familiar. It says he's an Instagram star, but that's all I know. from this. Nope, I don't know anybody.
Pretty crazy.
That is really crazy.
Well, we didn't get a shortage of entertainment, so we can go through that.
Okay, slay.
The Chainsmokers were formed
Wow.
this day. And, just thank God for that. God bless the Chainsmokers.
Oh, baby, go
2012. New Girl came out.
Iconic.
This Is Us. Law and Order SVU. It came out in 1999.
I've like never watched that show.
That's...
I know. I feel like I didn't even want to say it because I know the judgment's coming from everybody. But I want to say when I was in middle school.
I don't understand why.
Well,
I feel like you would like it.
I don't know. I just never put it on. But I remember
it was just always on. You could literally just be like walking into a room and when it would be
I don't know.
on.
I was running from tornadoes. I was in the Midwest. Like I wasn't watching anything.
That's like really shocking.
I feel like when I was in middle school, one of my teachers said I looked a lot like one of the girls in the show. But I don't know who it was. So, and it could have been a different Law and Order because there's different ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
this is Special Victims Unit.
I don't
know. Yeah, you kind of look like she was in Suits actually.
Oh, coming around again.
She was a lawyer, SV in both. I don't know what her name is though.
It is funny how we brought up Suits on Good Influences and then it like fully
Diane Neal.
It's fully
Is that what
everywhere.
I'm thinking? You kind of look like Diane Neal.
Uh-oh.
Obviously, let me see if I can get her. Not like a crazy amount, but like I feel like this would be who your lady was talking about.
I don't know. I don't see it. What? Do you see it?
Out of everyone on the cast, I feel like it was probably her.
I don't know. Honestly.
Because it definitely wasn't Mariska.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, so don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Olivia Benson.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, I can't believe you've seen an episode.
Probably. I don't know.
There's like 20 seasons.
I know. I fear that if I start, I will binge it all.
Yeah, you shouldn't fear that. You should want to do it. They're so quick and easy.
I know, but I have so much else to watch. I haven't watched Salt Lake yet from last week. I need to watch Welcome to Plathville. I need to watch The New Sister Wives. Okay. I need to watch Selling Sunset.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to move on for the rest of the day knowing you haven't watched SVU.
Okay, we can move on from this. I think you can do
The Cosby Show. You probably watched that because you... Oh.
I did. I actually did. It was Nick at Night, okay? Nick and I was iconic.
Call Me Maybe.
But wait, can I say something?
Yeah.
On the Cosby Show, we should have like had a red flag then because
of course.
Bill Cosby in the show was a doctor and his practice was in the basement. So,
we should have known.
Should have known.
I put this one on. Probably a lot of people won't know, but did you ever watch Step by Step?
Day by day.
Okay, yeah. Oh, this show. What I like about you. Oh my God, the way I loved this show.
The way
it was the one with Amanda Bynes and like her sister.
Yes.
Oh my God, that show was so good.
I kind of remember it. I think I would like watch it when it was on, but I wasn't like watching it on purpose.
And then after I looked at this, I was like, oh, I wonder if it's on streaming anywhere. And then I never looked. But I would love to watch this.
I know. I feel like there should just be like a nostalgia streaming channel for like millennials or people from like 25 to 35 or something.
Yeah.
I think that would be honestly a great idea.
Well, I feel like it's kind of like Disney Plus.
Kind of. But I feel like I want everything.
Yeah, they need like a Nickelodeon one.
They just need a combined
TV show. I bet it's like one of those ones you have to like buy on Hulu.
Nostalgia TV. Get it started.
You got to buy it on YouTube TV or Apple TV or Amazon Prime. It's only $1.99 though. Maybe I'll do that.
For like a season?
I think so.
It's not bad. That's crazy. She was such a baby. I feel like watching it now, you'd be like, oh, she's such a baby.
Well, it's like the time period when like she's the man, like her prime.
All that.
She was just so cool. I was like, I want to be just like her.
Yeah.
And then Downton Abbey, I have.
Never watched.
Okay. two big news stories for the Bravo universe. Raquel has changed her name on Instagram to Rachel Leviss.
Wait, I realized that yesterday, but I didn't know she just did that.
Yes, it was like, I think today.
Oh, wow.
She probably had to go through some hoops because changing your name is scary because you could lose your verification.
Yes, you will lose it. I mean, she probably has connections, obviously. Because
also, I will just say, like, it's a little dangerous for someone whose name is already so well known in the world because people are going to search Raquel.
Yeah.
And not Rachel.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's always the hesitation there too. Like,
yeah, but maybe she's like, I don't want anyone to look up Raquel. I don't know her.
I mean, yeah, she's, I think, doing it to prove a point.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel Leviss. That's so weird. Like,
I know.
That's not your name. So that's not really big news, but there is some big, crazy wild news. Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador arrested for DUI hit and run. You didn't hear this?
No. When was this, like, this weekend?
Yeah, today.
It's happened today.
Like last night.
Oh my God.
Struck house in
struck a house?
There's an update.
She ran into a house.
Yeah, I'll read it to you. Shannon Beador's tough year just got a lot rougher. The reality TV star got busted for driving drunk this weekend in SoCal. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ the Real Housewives of Orange County star drove her car onto a residential property in Newport Beach, which, by the way, is very fucking nice, Saturday night and actually clipped the house. We're told Beador then turned back onto the road and kept going before parking her vehicle in the middle of the street and getting out with her dog. Our sources say she tried to act like she was taking a walk when police arrived after receiving a 911 call.
Hilarious.
We're told she wasn't fooling anyone as she appeared wasted and was taken into custody.
Oh no.
Cops also seized Beador's car as part of their investigation into the damage of the home. A rep for Newport Beach PD says Beador was booked for 2 misdemeanors.
Shannon!
Hit and run and DUI. She was cited and released without bond. Sources with direct knowledge tell she was not filming with Bravo arrest.
Damn it.
Which I know. Get the cameras up. I only want
get the body cam from the police.
Objectively, this is so sad because I feel like for like years and years and years, everyone is like, you have a problem with alcohol. You have a problem with alcohol. You need
I haven't watched in a while. I did not know that.
Yes. It actually was like on this season. Like,
oh, wow.
Tamara is literally being like, you have a drinking problem.
Is it like she's drinking all the time, or is it like when she drinks it's crazy?
Both.
Oh, okay. Damn. It's like Erica Jane vibes.
Yeah, no, like so many people are like, you have a drinking problem. But then a few years ago, Gina got arrested for a DUI, and Shannon, it literally is a plot point on the season. She is still going on telling people, being like, oh, when Gina got a DUI.
Oh,
and Gina's
my
like,
God.
I have asked you so many times to stop bringing this up. Like, I have moved, I think it was like 5 years ago or something. She's like, I've moved on from this. It's the biggest mistake of my life. And Shannon's just like, well, I'm just saying how like I got you a lawyer. And she's like, yeah, but then you're bringing it up and like telling all these people who don't know.
Karma is my boyfriend.
No, literally, I need a camera on Gina. Stat.
I'm so annoyed they're not filming.
This is like a horrible, awful situation
Yes.
because obviously she is like struggling with some form of addiction and like you hate to see it. But for reality TV purposes, I would love for Gina's reaction, her just feeling fully like justified.
Like, okay, well, now I'm never going to stop bringing this one up.
100%.
It's also... But like
also,
you said, it's a terrible situation. Yeah, sorry, do you want to say your point first?
Well, I just also think Gina would be a really good person. Like, I think that Gina would be like, ha ha ha, but then also be like, I'm here for you. How can I help? I went through this.
I don't think I know Gina.
She's great.
Okay.
She's sober now.
Okay. Well, good for her.
Yeah.
Like you said, terrible situation. However, hilarious that she was acting like she was walking her dog.
Like, don't bring Archie into this.
So funny though. Like, it's so irrational. Obviously, she was drunk.
Like, you
but
hit
it's
the house.
Like you're just
It's not like you hit a little fence and then just like kept going. You clipped a
house
on Newport Beach, Shannon.
I'm walking my dog with my car parked in the middle of the street.
I wish that they said like what time of day it was. Also,
I know if it's in the middle of the night, it's even funnier. Like it's not funny, but the walking the dog thing is really funny to me. Like, thinking that she'll get away with it.
Also, like, she was drunk driving with Archie in the car. That's so sad. like, where were you coming from that you had the dog?
No,
and
I
you
was
were
thinking
drunk?
that too.
That's why I think it's like,
Maybe she was at a friend's house that is like dog friendly, so she brought the dog and they were drinking and she
maybe.
drove home.
wind up. There is an update. They updated the article saying that her lawyer said he spent quite a bit of time with Shannon. She's extremely apologetic and remorseful. We will be awaiting the official information on this case as it becomes available, and Shannon is prepared to accept full responsibility. Like, hit and run, like, I think that's very serious.
Especially a drunk one.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's its own like, would that be like a misdemeanor? Or,
I think it depends.
because obviously it wasn't a person.
Yeah. But it was someone's
It was a Newport
house.
honestly worth more than a human life.
Literally. No, truth.
In Orange County, especially where like,
They sacrifice lives with these houses.
what kind of crime?
Is a hit and run. Yeah, it depends. Because like you could hit and run a person.
Yeah, not a person.
A house. Just say a house.
Property damage is a misdemeanor. Oh my God.
Okay.
See, this is why you gotta watch Law and Order.
Yeah, then I would know.
It says when it causes injury or death, then it will be felony.
Damn.
Like, could you imagine if she got a felony charge?
Like,
It's
she
not
could have
funny, but
killed
it's just,
somebody if someone's in the room.
Amazing that all of these housewives.
See, this is why I'm scared of a
just
car going through my Pilates studio.
because of Shannon Bedore,
And because
the
when I was-
amount of housewives that have been arrested
I know,
for
it's-
drunk
I-
driving. I have a mug in my kitchen with mug shots of these women on it.
They just
No, I'm
pick them
gonna have to
good.
add Shannon.
Poor Shannon. Yeah, you'll have to get a new one with her on there. They got to keep updating it.
Yeah, I mean, it's an old one, I think, and it only has the Roni cast.
Yeah.
Which there's two.
Which is already a bunch.
Just a mug for them alone is like saying a lot.
It's a lot. I do love how it came full circle, like me being scared in Pilates that a car will drive through.
Well, it's
and
funny, I
then
thought about it, but then I was like, oh wait.
I'll say it later.
You're not watching Roni?
No. No, I like am. I think I've seen 2 episodes. I just haven't caught up, but I want to watch it.
It's so good.
Okay, good.
I wish we could talk about it.
Well, sorry. I also would like to talk about Sister Wives, but here we are. Sister Wives is batshit crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I've said this before, it is the most real reality show you'll ever watch in your entire life. It'll be like 20 minutes of a conversation unedited. It's just like, what am I watching? But I love this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And the guy, Cody, is just such a fucking asshole, and everyone's leaving him right now. Oh, and I feel like his main wife, Robin, is like a hoarder. She doesn't let them film in her house. It's really interesting. Like when she has conversations with the other wives, they have to sit outside, and sometimes it's freezing, and they're like wearing blankets outside her house. I'm like, can't you go in?
Oh, where do they live?
Flagstaff.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a big, big land. Coyote Pass, to be exact.
Maybe she just has like so many Birkin bags and she doesn't want people to see, so they don't rob her.
I don't think so. I've seen photos.
Of inside?
Well, because I'm obviously sub to the Sister Wives subreddit, and people will be like Robin's house, and it'll be like in the background, like it looks like a coupon, like a crazy couponer counter.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, but like you wouldn't love it if you were there. You'd be like, I'm stressed and
you know, I
overwhelmed.
love it for the show.
Oh yeah, but like she doesn't let them film in there now. I guess
It's got to be the Birkins.
I'm sure it's the Birkins.
She's hoarding Birkins and she's like, people will rob me.
Hopefully she'll get arrested. That'd be iconic. One of the Sister Wives arrested.
All of them.
Just
put them
everyone.
all in jail.
Yeah, even though they aren't Bravo, but like whatever. That's why Aaron doesn't watch it, because it's not Bravo.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have like the channels that it's on.
I know. TLC.
Okay. And that was all for the news.
Okay. I have 2 Am I the Assholes.
Oh,
Do you want like an unhinged
you
one?
haven't watched Salt Lake?
Not the new episode. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to everyone you're letting down.
Shut the fuck up. Whatever. Okay, I have an unhinged one that's like obviously there's someone who's an asshole, but it's just like, huh? And then I have like
Okay.
a regular one. Which one would you like?
I don't care.
Okay, I'll just pick the
Yeah.
most recent.
Wait, you're going to do both of them though, right?
Do you want me to do both?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I thought that was part of the deal.
No,
You're
but
like,
I
I'm
can.
going to start with this one and then.
Okay, I'll start with the unhinged
That's why I
one.
said I didn't care.
Okay.
Because I was like, I'll get them both anyway.
Okay, starting with unhinged.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not going to the store in the middle of the night to buy chocolate for my pregnant girlfriend?
100% yes.
Okay, just wait. Can't wait for this.
TJ would be the asshole if he didn't go get it for me and I'm not even pregnant.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care what
Honestly,
she did.
same. Okay. I, 25 male, got awoken around 2 a.m. by my girlfriend, 24 female, to buy her chocolate for her pregnancy craving. I told her that we still had some chocolate left in the kitchen, but she said it's dark chocolate and now she craves white chocolate with strawberry filling. I told her I'd get her some tomorrow after I get home from
Where do you
work.
even find that?
I don't know. But like, I'm totally on board. I'm not a huge dark chocolate girl.
No,
Are you?
it's not like real chocolate. It's like healthy chocolate.
Like, every time no one gets chocolate from the store, I'm like, why are you getting dark?
No, people
healthier?
get dark chocolate because it's healthy.
I don't care.
Well, I mean, it's not healthy, but it's like made with more like cacao or whatever, cocoa. And so it makes it like healthier.
Yeah. Didn't people say it was like good for your heart? They're probably lying.
Yeah. I think it's like it's the same thing with like red wine. Like I think if it's over 80% or whatever, I'm like, give me that milk.
No, I'm a milk chocolate girl.
Straight from the teat.
I'm just like, not a dark chocolate girl.
No, because it's not
like
fun.
It's really like I don't know, whatever. I'm on her side so far. I told her I'd get some tomorrow after I get home from work, but she said that she needs it now. However, I didn't want to go to the store in the middle of the night when I
even open at 2 a.m.
I don't know, maybe like a 7-Eleven. But like kind of sketch to go at 2 a.m. When I already wake up early for work. So I tried to tell her that she can eat something else for her cravings while trying to go back to sleep. Well, my girlfriend didn't really like that I was purposely ignoring her and she tried to get me out of bed. However, I told her that I don't want to go, and after she punched me right in the nose. While she didn't break my nose, she did make it bleed for a half hour and I couldn't sleep well for the rest of the night because of the pain. And it still persists till today. And while after it happened, she acted really apologetic and tried to help me stop the bleeding. Today, after I came back home with her strawberry filled white chocolate, she said that she doesn't need it anymore and literally threw it in the trash, and now she's complaining about me not fulfilling my role as a father of our baby and acting cold towards me. Am I the asshole for not bothering to get up last night to get her the specific chocolate she wanted?
I feel like I can't insert myself into this because I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, but we do have periods, and sometimes I want to punch Nolan in the face.
Yeah, if she was not pregnant, I would be like, okay, well, you shouldn't be punching people.
Yeah.
But like, obviously she shouldn't be punching people either way, but like she's pregnant, the hormones, I mean, women do erratic
What's a girl gotta do?
Yeah.
Gotta shine.
I just can't be like she is the asshole, because I'm like, it wasn't really, she didn't do it. It was the hormones. You know, like if she was on trial, I'd be like, judge,
she's pregnant, let her beat up whoever she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's all the comments are like, this is abuse, like you should not stand for this.
Okay, yeah, I would like to know though, has she punched him before? You know,
that's a good call,
because it's like pregnancy can make you do crazy things.
I know, but he seemed kind of lax about it. He was like, she punched me and then she felt sorry and then threw the thing away.
Like if she's punching him before pregnancy, then it's
a problem.
We've got a pattern.
Yeah.
But like, she's a woman who needs her white chocolate with strawberry filling at 2 a.m. Like, what do you think's going to happen?
Like, just go. Okay, let me see.
You're going to get a little donk on the nose.
Someone said OP, which is original poster.
Yep. I know.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This is abuse. She can't punch you in the face and make you bleed for any reason, especially something as trivial as chocolate. Please seek help.
I don't know. I think they're wrong.
Let me see if we have.
Maybe she didn't mean to punch him.
I think she did.
But like, you know, maybe she was like, because she was like trying to push him out of the bed.
I mean, everyone's saying this is like domestic violence and this is insane that she punched him. But like, I mean, yeah, it is.
I think there's a thin line. I think there's a little bit
What if it was the other way around?
Well, men can't be pregnant.
Well, men can.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Not to get all Republican.
No, I know.
But you know what? It's like, I genuinely feel like it would be like if she was like postpartum and like people go fucking crazy when they're postpartum and don't know what they're doing. Like, I genuinely think about how you feel on your period.
I know.
Imagine like how pregnant is
cunt.
she? How pregnant is she?
Didn't say.
Like, I genuinely, giving her the benefit of the doubt that she has never done this before.
I hope, yeah.
I mean, if she did it before, then I'd be like, okay, well,
this is abusive.
Yes.
This is bad.
She obviously should not have punched him, but I genuinely think that when your body is going through something like that and like you have no control over what is happening, like things can happen.
Sure.
And I will die on that hill.
That's fine. I think it's like a crazy, am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really care either way. I just thought it was kind of crazy.
Every once in a while, a man deserves to get hit.
Honestly, yeah.
Clip that.
Diamonds gotta shine. Best believe I'm still
That's just the clip. Every once in a while, a man deserves to get hit.
All the replies are like, this is domestic violence. You need to get out. And it's like, it is, but like, sometimes there's more context. Obviously, that situation is domestic abuse for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I've never been pregnant. I don't know. I'm sure, it's not an excuse to punch anybody.
No, I agree. It's not an excuse, but sometimes like.
It's just kind of silly, I think is what it is. Yeah. Like, obviously I just like keep saying things to like not get canceled.
I'm also just like picturing her standing there pregnant being like,
I know, like I want my white chocolate strawberry filled chocolate.
It's so stupid.
It's really dumb.
I just think she's pregnant.
Touche.
I don't care. Am I the asshole for asking my husband to remove someone from our wedding? So my husband and I are getting married in December. We've recently been having discussions about one particular person that I don't want to be in the wedding. It's his best man's +1.
Oh.
Let's call her Katie. So prior to about a month ago, his best man, Jake, was in a relationship with my maid of honor, Lily.
Okay.
Jake is my husband's friend since high school. Lily is mine. We introduced them to each other shortly after me and him started dating, and soon after Jake and Lily started dating. A month ago, Jake broke up with Lily, and nobody really knew why until it became clear that he had been hooking up with another girl, Katie, behind Lily's back.
Ooh.
Jake and Katie are now a couple, and he wants to bring her to the wedding as his +1. So my husband and I got into a heated argument over it. He's saying it's none of our business who Jake brings as his date. Everyone gets a +1, and it's not fair that we decline his +1. My thoughts are that it's bad enough that he did this to her. She's been crying nonstop since she found out, and she has to come to the wedding and pretend like everything is fine, but he wants to bring the girl that he cheated with, and my friend has to look at them, see them kiss and dance and have fun while she sits there miserable. I said he gave up the privilege to bring a +1 when he decided to take a big dump on my friend's feelings. Am I overreacting here, or am I right to not want this person to
I
attend?
think she's completely right to not have that person there.
That's
like adding drama to your own wedding. Like, you don't want that.
Also, I'm literally like, I would question my wedding. I would be like, why do you... First of all, why do you care so much that he brings this girl that he has known for a month, allegedly?
Yeah. And it's like, you don't really bring people to a wedding unless, I mean, typically it's like, if you've been dating a year, then
like
it's fine,
if it were my friend and like, say you did that to Nolan or whatever, and then you had a date, but Nolan was still coming to the wedding, I'd be like, you don't get a +1. Like,
of course.
And it would be like, because like you did something bad, and like
it's gonna
another person that I care about will be there.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
And like the fact that guy, her husband, doesn't get that is like so crazy to me. And
I think she should punch him in the nose.
Yeah.
I think that's
the fact that you've been friends with this person for so long, and like, oh no, that would never fly.
Oh, I know. It would
I would be like,
fly
you're
here.
fucking high if you think this man is bringing this home-wrecking whore
Sheena Shea
to the wedding. Like, why would you want there to be drama?
Yeah. I mean, I think some men are truly just so clueless that they're like, what's the big deal? Like, it's his girlfriend, but like he should really
like
think
that
about it.
Wouldn't be fair that everyone else gets to bring a +1. Like, okay, well, not everyone cheated on their significant other who's standing next to us on the altar.
Like, do you really want someone at this wedding who like they might not be dating in 6 months?
Right?
Like, I don't.
No, I think the husband's an asshole.
I agree. That person should not bring the significant other.
No. Why would you want to? The guy who cheated, why would you even want to bring that girl? I'd be like, this is gonna be so fucking awkward.
I know.
And because everyone knows that you cheated on your partner.
Yeah.
Like, so then everyone's just gonna watch you like making out with the girl
and like
judge you for being a piece of shit.
If somehow I was the guy, I mean, he's not thinking this, but I would be like, I don't want to bring someone and make it even worse.
Oh, 100%. I mean,
but like, he's definitely not thinking that.
No, he's like, I just want to have sex all weekend.
Yeah. No, I would be like, you can't bring this person. It's if you were just like a guest at the wedding, and that's a little bit different, but they're
both in the wedding party.
It's too much.
The best man and maid of honor.
It's too much.
That is a movie I would watch.
Oh, for sure. That's an airplane book for me.
Well, this is what would happen. Like, she would find out, she'd be like, oh, he's bringing this girl. And then she would like hire someone to go as her date. And then they would actually fall in love.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. This is
I
why the
love
writer's
that.
strike just needs to end.
Well, become a writer. Be a scab.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, I know. We might be in SAG one day. We can't risk it. Okay. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend over a phone call?
Okay.
In case that wasn't clear. My boyfriend and I dated for 5 years and were long distance, about a 10-hour drive away.
The whole time?
No, let me continue.
Oh my God.
For the last 3.5 years.
Oh my God.
So for 2 years, they were in real life. 3.5, they were long distance. He was planning to visit me in June for the first time in 8 months. However, in late May, we started having this constant debate, fighting with each other, even though our relationship had been pretty much perfect up until that point, and it became clear that things just weren't working out. But as far as I knew, he was still planning to visit me in June. I decided that it wouldn't be worth it for him to come just so I could break up with him, so I did it over a call. During the call, he told me that he was planning to break up with me during the visit, essentially making a 10-hour drive just to end things. I really didn't feel too bad about my decision until one of his friends texted me saying, I do not know what is going on in your life or what you're going through right now, but breaking up with people over the phone is not okay. Now, I'm not sure if I made the right decision and if I should have waited for us to be in person.
Who fucking cares?
I think breaking up over the phone is fucked up if you're like in the same city.
Yeah.
Like I think I understand, like I see both sides, but I think this isn't fucked up.
Like if you broke up with Nolan and he was like on his drive home from work and you gave him a
We
little,
live together?
you gave him a little ring-a-ding.
Hey, we're done.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
of course that would be crazy.
It's giving Joe Jonas and Taylor
Even
Swift.
if you didn't, if like you lived in separate apartments, like yes, that is crazy. But the
Yeah.
fact that they live so far apart,
It's like saving,
she probably did over FaceTime at least. And if
Hopefully.
not, like whatever.
It said call.
Neither of them wanted to be with each other anyway, so who gives a shit?
yeah. I think it's like I get wanting the closure of like in person, like we're ending things, but honestly, I feel like it'd be easier to like. I don't know if this is true, but I feel like if it were me and I was in a long distance relationship, it'd be a lot easier to like end it and just like move on if it was a phone call and not seeing that, because seeing someone in real life after a breakup especially is like fuck.
Oh yeah,
terrible. And so
like,
if you'll
you'll
in person,
never have to see this person ever again.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice.
I have so many questions. Like, why did they move and we're not together?
I mean, maybe someone got a job.
No, I know, but that's why I'm like, I
school.
want all of the tea. It makes sense that they're not together anymore, but I think that like, I don't understand why this friend cared who was the friend of the guy when the guy was going to break up with her anyway. That's just stupid.
I would assume that the guy's opinion was like, this is the right thing to do, like to do it in person. We've been dating for 5 years, like let's do it. And his friend, he probably complained to his friends, like she did it over a phone call. And like, I understand that sounds bad.
She saved you a 10-hour drive
She
and
did
probably
save you,
hundreds of dollars on gas.
Let me look at the comments and see what people are saying. Someone said, sometimes this is the only way to break up when there are no other options. Not the asshole. Agreed. Yeah, why drive 10 hours to break up with you? To drive 10 hours home, you did him a favor and saved him gas.
Yes.
I bet he is only upset about it for 2 reasons.
She did it
he
first.
wanted to be the dumper rather than the dumpy. He was going to get some one last time. Oh, tea.
Yeah, this guy thinks about the Roman Empire.
No, for sure. He has books about the Roman Empire. He has a poster in his bedroom about the Roman Empire.
You think during the Roman Empire they called to break up? No.
Definitely.
We walked in our sandals.
And they stabbed them with a sword. I don't know. Me not knowing anything about the Roman Empire. Yeah, everyone's saying not the asshole.
I don't think she is either. I think they're being dramatic.
Yeah, someone said it's a tough situation. Breaking up over the phone is never easy, but sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound, it's all like
I also
situational.
think that she was trying to be kind. Like, I don't think she was like, oh, it'll just be easier to break up with him over the phone. It's like, I
don't
would
want him
feel
to-
really guilty if he drove all the way here and then I dumped his ass.
Yeah.
And then he had to like drive all the way back.
Yeah, intentions
It worked out
matter.
well.
Because like obviously his friend is like, why the fuck did you do that over the phone? It's like, well, because I'm saving him time and gas. I think that's fair.
Totally.
So
I mean, to be honest, if I lived in the Valley and was dating someone in Venice, I would probably break up with them.
yeah, I mean it's basically long distance anyway.
That's 10
Take
hours, in my mind.
hours to get there. Especially during rush hour.
Yeah.
That's fair. LA is a whole like state or a country in itself because you can take. Yeah,
It's
just far. Things are far.
Well, that's going to be it from us.
That is it.
I have a softcore porn book to read.
Oh my God. Read it to me, please.
I will when I get to a sexy scene.
Yeah, just start reading it out loud.
Really bad. Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening. We are going to be posting a bonus episode this week.
Thursday.
So send in your little things. We're gonna do that
Your
again.
little problems.
Your little teeny tiny
Your little
problems.
baby peasant
We have some
problems.
juicy updates that I
Thank
can't wait
God.
to read to Carly. I have not read them myself yet because like I kind of want to be surprised.
Okay.
But a lot of people a couple weeks ago when we posted the episode, we had some follow-up questions.
I'm so excited. My favorite thing about doing these Patreon episodes is when we get updates.
Yeah. And so
we have a lot of
I saw some
questions.
emails come in and I was like, I wanted it from that person and I wanted it from that
slay.
person. So I know that they exist and I know that there are still some emails. So we're just going to do that again instead of a Am I the Asshole episode because I mean, it's essentially the same thing, but
Yeah.
real life problems.
Yeah.
And if you're on our Patreon, the episodes come out on Mondays typically, unless it's Labor Day. And
Or someone has surgery like me.
yeah, and if not, then they come out on Wednesdays. And then our other podcast, Good Influences, comes out on Tuesdays everywhere. So make sure that you're subscribed on YouTube, Instagram, all the places.
Everywhere.
Leave some comments, only if they're nice.
Only nice comments. Mean comments, you'll be escorted off the
Carly
property.
will message you back and be really mean and then pretend it was me.
I'll favorite it.
If you see a mean comment, it's Carly. It's not me.
It is because she doesn't look at the comments.
Also true.
So if it's mean, I feel like we haven't really gotten any mean ones lately. Someone said our last podcast was like a great one. I'm not sure why. I don't know what we talked about, but
Maybe I'll go read them.
for some reason. No, don't go read them. I'm just lying. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Patreon.com/onlyfriends if you're interested. I'm interested because I want to see and read and hear these follow-ups. So thank you. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.